Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to try and make a video showing how I'm going to go about putting this patch panel in to my 93 Fox body. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to an SN95 style dash, and the new steering column rides on a bearing that goes right here. That the SM95 cars had, but the Fox bodies did not. It came through like this little rubber boot, and that was it. Also, while I'm swapping out this dash, I'm also going to the bigger brake booster and a different master cylinder, since the car has been converted to rear disc brakes. So I got my SN95 brake booster and master cylinder here. And the hole pattern was just a little bit different, so with this patch panel it should take care of that problem. Basically what I'm doing, I got this patch panel out of a 98 Cobra that I got the dash and rear end out of, and basically this line right here, I'm gonna try and use it as a guide, since the Fox has the same kind of line right there. And basically I don't want to cut into this this structure right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but that structure area right there, I don't really want to cut into that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to trim this patch panel down to a point to where I won't have to cut that structure piece out. So yeah, I'm gonna try and walk through this, and I will show you as I go. Alright, so now that I'm actually down in the car, this is kind of what my patch panel looks like right now. I haven't cut anything out yet. I've still just kind of been lining it up with everything and seeing how it goes. I'll be real honest with you guys, I'm not a professional by any means. I manufacture and work on like a parts airplane manufacturer, like manufacturing parts for Boeing. I've worked on cars, and like I enjoy doing it, but I am no professional by any means. So basically what it looks like is down here on the bottom of my panel right there, that little tab right there. I think I'm gonna cut that out and see if it lines up a little bit better. And I'm even considering just going ahead and maybe just chopping this thing straight off, like right here, so I don't have to cut out any of this junk over here. But I'm not real sure. Like I said, I'm still mocking it up and just trying to figure out what the best way is to go about this. Alright guys, so I got that little tab cut off down here in the corner. And this thing won't sit flush because it's got these studs on the back side here, and just the way that bearing is and stuff down there, it just doesn't set real flush. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, I kind of marked up right here by this cable where I want to cut, and I think I'm just gonna cut as close to this piece as I can. I might even stay inside of here for now, and then I can just cut away as I need to. I don't want to cut too much away, just because, you know, I don't want to, I'd rather have too much than not enough, you know. So I think I'm going to start trimming away, and then get this thing sat in here and see how it looks. Yep. So before I started cutting on this thing, I just want to show you guys the inside. This thing is like literally, I know the lighting's not great, but it's literally stripped to bare bones. I've been working on the dash a little bit and trying to get things to fit. I'll show you that in a later video, but really the only thing I have to worry about is that insulation over there catching fire, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start cutting now. So I started cutting into my firewall, as you guys can tell, and there's a lot of smoke and whatnot, so I stopped and got out and made sure nothing was on fire, and nothing was. But whenever I look back in the cab, I noticed this bracket right here, and that's gonna hold things up a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is just cut it right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but chop it off right there. And then whenever I get the new panel put back in, my buddy that's doing the welding, I'll probably just have him weld this right back to the new panel. So anyways, that's where I'm at right now. I got to get a new cutting wheel and yeah, finish working this thing out. Let me tell you, there's nothing more terrifying than cutting into a firewall of a vehicle that you want to keep forever. So, but anyways, that's where I'm at. All right, so this is about as far as I'm gonna go tonight. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, but I've cut out my firewall, and right now I just have that patch panel just kind of sitting in there. This is about as far as I can get tonight. I got other things to do, and I know it kind of looks hacked up and junk right now, but before we go welding this stuff in, I'll clean it up. And then I had bought some like welder's magnets, but they don't stick with the crap. So I'm either gonna get out and like tape this thing up back there and mark it up to see where I need to trim, and then I need to like cut this corner off a little bit so it's not interfering with this bearing. But yeah, as you can see, definitely cut a hole in my firewall. Sorry it's not real bright. One of my shop lights burned out. So, but let's see if we can get this out of here real quick. Yeah. Oops, well, there's that. But anyways, as you can see, big old hole. This is probably one of the, I don't know, just freaks me out a little bit. It's definitely, everybody said this was a big job, and I'm finding out more and more that it is. But anyways, that's where I got tonight. That's probably where it's gonna be for a little while. I got a buddy that does some welding that I want him to come and weld that up for me. He used to be a welder by trade, I believe, and so he's pretty good. But yeah, so I'll get this cleaned up, get that panel cleaned up, and then there's some brackets. So the way my dash is now, I'll get you guys another video, but right now it's there's a bolt that goes here and one over on the exact same spot on the other side. You can maybe see it down there. But right now those are the only two mounting points that we've got working. So I cut the other mounting points off from like up here. And so what I need to do is I need to mount them back here, push that frame back. And while I got that frame pushed back and everything looks nice and tight, especially up here around the windshield and stuff, I need to tack the brackets in place where I want them to be. And then I'm gonna have my buddy come weld this junk in, and then weld that those brackets up all at the same time. And then, like I said in my previous video, I got some panels and stuff that I need some tack welds done on. So hopefully I'll get it all done at the same time. That's all I got for now. It probably won't be until the weekend until I can make some more progress. But if you guys like these videos, want to see more of them, subscribe, like the channel. I'm still getting started. I'm not a professional by any means, but yeah, any advice, like I said before, would be appreciated. Have a good night.